So, with the cancellation of Batgirl, is The Flash next? Let's talk a bit about it. Okay, yeah, as we all know by now, unless you've been living under a rock for the last 12 hours, the Batgirl movie has been cancelled by Warner Brothers. Yes, a film which was practically completed, shown to test audiences, not liked, and thusly a decision was made to scrap it, to shelve a, I don't know, $70 to $100 million film on the shelf. So, what about The Flash? Again, something that wasn't really mentioned at San Diego Comic-Con, much like the Batgirl movie. Is The Flash in trouble? So, yes, basically The Flash, as we know, is in trouble. This is a film that has been, they've tried to get off the ground for a long time. And finally they did. And it looked to be somewhat good. With this and Batgirl movie as well, sort of resetting the DC extended universe of films, sending it into a new direction. These were both your backdoor films into this. Batgirl is gone. The Flash, as you know, it would have seen the return of Ben Affleck. It would have seen the return of the 1989 Batman, played by Michael Keaton as well. And who's not excited by that? Who couldn't be excited by that? Ezra Miller playing the Flash. Now, Ezra Miller's performance as the Flash in the Justice League film and that, I quite enjoyed. I didn't mind his performance at all. He was quite a decent part of, well, at least Zack Snyder's version of the Justice League. But as we know, Ezra Miller has been caught up in some scandals of late. And they just seem to be coming one after the other. He hasn't been a particularly nice person or good person. But before that came about, this film was practically made. Now, unlike the Batgirl movie, which had an inflated budget over what it was meant to have, this film has been given an enormous budget. And I'm talking hundreds of millions. But the film hasn't really had a marketing campaign yet. The marketing campaign for this film would probably cost in excess of about 200 million in advertising, just to get the word out there, but Warner Brothers, again, now they don't know what to do. This film is now teetering on the edge of cancellation, and it looks like it may well go that way. Again, the same with Batgirl. Warner Brothers are worried about the detrimental long-term effect releasing this film, especially considering what's happening with Ezra Miller, could affect their properties moving forward. Whether it will, taking that loss of the 300 million or whatever, 200 million, whatever the film cost, and not paying for the advertising revenue, would the film make the money back? They don't know, but their best projections are probably telling them no, people are not going to want to see the film because of Ezra. So we are at a point where, at any time we could hear definitive word of the cancellation of this movie. And again, it's a travesty. It really is. I mean, from a business perspective, from Warner Brothers, the new guy in charge, in the past, he's made decisions just to cut things and cut their losses and even at an expense. And this is what he's doing here now with Warner Brothers, with these two properties. This is how it looks like he's going. He doesn't want to take the risk of damaging the IP moving forward. So I can understand that, but so much money. I mean, for Batgirl, that's a big, huge chunk of money. The biggest film to have been shelved ever. Now, if they go ahead with this film and shelving this film, again, massive film, much bigger production values than the Batgirl. and it just beggars belief that, you know, we're in a situation like this, and it's really unfortunate, because for me personally, I would have watched Batgirl, of course I would. I'd like to have seen the return of Michael Keaton, see that sort of return to the 1989 Batman, and the same with this Flash film. It'll be interesting to see what will actually happen. Again, will this film leak? Will it leak out there? Will we get a version online that's somehow got out into the public domain for people to watch, much like the Fantastic Four film from 1994, the Roger Corman version that never got a release? Different story, but it never got released officially. And I think, again, same with Batwoman, or Batgirl I should say, this is the best that we can possibly hope for. They're not going to want to drop this on HBO Max. They're not going to want to drop it straight to physical media. Again, these are areas that could make the film a lot of money, could make Warner Brothers a lot of money. People will be saying, well, why not just do that with it? Not, but it's about damaging that product going forward. It's about damaging DC. It's about damaging future DC properties and the potential return that future DC properties could give Warner Brothers against the loss of the money here. And that's what it comes down to. That is exactly what it comes down to. So watch this space. It could be in the next few hours, in the next couple of days, we hear the cancellation of The Flash. DC, what is going on? Wow, just beggars belief. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, what you think about the cancellation of these movies and the potential cancellation of The Flash. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. Was you looking forward to it? Wasn't you? Do you not care? Are you not bothered? Let me know. Let's talk about it. Have a friendly conversation. This is AJ. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Take care all, and goodbye.